morning to anybody that watches this. As you all know, I have a 2015 Camaro Z28. Big fan of the car. I was a fan of it whenever it came out, and I always wanted one. I finally got one. I sold it. I bought it back. I plan to keep it forever this time. But the amazing thing about this hobby is that you always seem to run into people you never expect, right? So, going to track days or getting online and talking to people about going to the track and just talking cars. You go to car shows, track days, whatever. You end up meeting a lot of random people, and I've met some pretty awesome guys that are track day guys, and we started iRacing together during the pandemic. And I don't even remember the full story, if I'm being honest, of how we all kind of came together. But, one of the guys I met at a car wash, right? And we just all have that similar thing in common, that we all like cars. Most of us like Camaros. Most of us own Camaros, whatever. And through that iRacing adventure throughout the pandemic, really didn't have anything else to do, couldn't go anywhere. Buy a simulator, set up iRacing, start racing online with people because we couldn't go to track days. And again, I don't remember the entire story about how this all went down, but I ended up meeting a guy named Tom that he was actually one of the aerodynamic guys, had a large part on the Z28, the stuff you see. The stuff you see, like the wing, the big splitters. He was in the wind tunnel doing all this stuff, testing all this stuff out. He's responsible. I'm trying to get a picture. He's responsible for the wing. He's responsible for the splitter, for the side skirts, for the rear stuff. I don't have a wicker bill, but the wicker bill, me and Tom just hit it off just because we had that one thing in common, right? And this car actually also has something in common with something I'll show you here in a second. Tom, as great as guy as he is, he was also a fighter pilot. I'm not a military guy. I don't know much about it. So I apologize to anybody that's probably going to correct me, or especially Tom, right? About who did what, when, all that stuff. I'm not, super knowledgeable on the topic. But I'm going to flip the phone around. So as luck would have it, Tom got to looking around. I don't even remember why. My car's parked really close. I got a couple pictures for him too. As luck would have it, Tom was looking around and found out that one of his old planes, this thing here, was actually his plane. Now it's been repainted. He sent me pictures of it, and I'll try to get some pictures, in the video. But I don't know what all the numbers mean, but if I remember correctly throughout the conversation, Tom was actually flying this plane whenever I was born. So I was born in 1988. Tom was flying around in this gigantic, awesome looking plane. I want to say it's I think he said it was an A7. Again, my apologies to anybody that's probably going to correct me in the comments or whatever, especially Tom, that it's an A7 something or another. But it just so happens that Tom was looking up, where's my old plane? And turns out it was only about a 5-hour drive from where I live today. So I promised him that I would come and check it out and get some video for him and some pictures, especially that I would drive the car that he spent so much time and energy, blood, sweat, and tears on, and park it next to and take pictures with the plane that he spent so much time and energy and blood, sweat, and tears inside. So just a quick video today. Like I said, it was about 5 hours from my house. I thought it was going to be a pretty cool road trip to go take. to come check out the plane. I also thought it was kind of cool that it was only parked. It made its way. He was in the Air Force in Michigan, so by some random stroke of luck, this plane ended up so close to where I live, and it's just a weird set of coincidences that, you know, I own a car that he spent so much time working on, and that the plane that he used to fly before he was a engineer for General Motors is parked about 5 hours from my house. So anyway, that's the story. I'm gonna upload some pictures too, and you know, I'll upload this whenever I get home and get a chance to like edit it together, because I had to split the video just now. I mean, this is pretty sick. Like I said, it's gotten a paint job. He sent me pictures of it a long time ago. You know, it was like standard military gray, and sometime in the last few years this thing got a paint job. I mean, that's a pretty cool paint job. I wish it was like it was whenever he flew it. You know, that probably would have meant more to him, but either way, I mean, you can't go wrong with a military I'm gonna eat you face, whatever they call that. There's some other planes here too. Again, I don't really know my planes very well. I'm not sure what these are. There's a tank over there, and then there's a something or another over there. I think those, I thought those were like training planes, I think, but I'm not really sure. It's a little small airport out in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and yeah, it's a pretty cool opportunity to take some pictures and get some video like this for Tom. And again, you know, all of his hard work, that, you know, this stuff here and all the things that I've unfortunately damaged. Sorry about that, Tom. You know, the rear spoiler. He was in the wind tunnel doing all his things. But you know, just thought it was gonna be a pretty cool road trip. So Tom, I'm gonna send this to you whenever I can, and I hope this finds you well. Thanks for watching, everybody.